kids, you know what I'm saying? Like a family man supposed to be. And you damn right, I forgot him. That was my mom. Have that. I was with that nigga when he was broke down, when he didn't have nothing. How he gonna do me like that? Oh! Told me that dark-skinned women look like men. Do you remember when you called me blacky and ugly? Lord, help me. Lord, you know, help me. Down, and I'm gonna keep burns in hell. Hey, you got a cigarette? Oh. Hey, you my new cake worker? Okay. My name is George Allen Left. I love my daddy. I don't know if he get my kids. My best friend. He took good care of me and my brothers and sisters. I got a lot of brothers and sisters. My dad worked a lot of jobs too. I don't know if he get my kids though. Hey, what you laughing for? Baby, shut up over there. I'm gonna tell you like that. Why you laughing? I took my mother's cake today. Make sure y'all share this video, subscribe, and save the date. It is going down on Saturday, November 17th. 7 p.m. sharp. Y'all know the dark-skinned activist delivers on her promises. And for the first time in the history of the dark-skinned activist tour that I started back in 2006, featuring my one-woman play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, I'm bringing y'all the live and in-person pay-per-view live stream performance of A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. That's right. Anyone, anywhere in the world can watch A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, the play, right from the comfort of your own home. Get your tickets now. The link to the tickets are right below in the description box of this video. Now, for my people in Atlanta, the live stream will be filmed in Atlanta, Georgia. So for those of you that are in the Atlanta area, you can catch the show live. The live show will be at Playback Sounds, located at 675 Metropolitan Parkway, Suite C12. Now, you can pay at the door, but there is limited seating, so get your tickets now. The ticketing below in the description box is also there for the people in Atlanta. Bonus! Yep, I got a bonus for y'all. On Friday, November 16th, come out and meet me, the originator of the entire dark skin lane, the first platform in history for dark skin, aka dark skin activism. Come meet the dark skin activists at the Ancient African History Museum. Now, it's only right that the dark skin activist gives y'all the history of how I created the dark skin lane at the Ancient African History Museum. This is a package deal. You get to tour the museum and then listen to a Darkism Talk hosted by me, the creator of dark skin activism and the author of the most books on dark skin than anyone in the world. You will learn how and why I invented dark skin activism. You will learn about dark skin activism's impact on social media and popular culture, opening the doors for all others to openly speak on dark skin. You will learn who and what inspired me to create dark skin activism. You will also learn about all of my dark skin books, plays, and so much more. Ages 14 and up, limited seating, tour hours 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The Darkism Talk 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The location is the Ancient African History Museum, 675 Parkway, Metropolitan Parkway. Let me get that right. Metropolitan Parkway, Suite 3118-B. Get your tickets online at ancientafricanhistorymuseum.com. I would like to thank all of my sponsors, all of my supporters, and everybody for helping me make this happen. Subscribe, share, and like this video, and I will see you on November 17th.
Okay, y'all, give me a second. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, what's going on, y'all? Y'all know who it is. What's up? It is the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. There's only one, Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist, the creator, the inventor, the architect of the first platform in history for dark skin, known as dark skin activism, created in 1998. First they was hating. First they said, what the hell is a dark skin activist? Then everybody copied the dark skin activist. But I'm here to tell you it's only one. It's only one. The originator. You could copy me. You could regurgitate what I say, but you'll never be me. Real quick, y'all, before I get into it tonight, because I got to do some real quick housekeeping issues. Y'all know that on this Saturday, November 17th, is going down my live online play called The Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. So I've been getting a lot of questions from people that have, some questions about the ticketing and that kind of thing. Please make sure y'all listen to me carefully. The ticketing cannot be purchased through PayPal. The ticketing cannot be purchased through any other ticketing except for, and I'm speaking of the online ticketing. It can only be purchased through Clean. So what I want to do real quick to clear it up, because I have been getting messages from people, I'm going to go directly. I'm going to share my screen again real quick. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm finna share my screen and show you guys exactly where you can go to get your tickets. This is where you go to get your tickets right here. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste this real quick, and I'm going to drop it inside of the chat box, because I want to be clear that everybody understands where they get their tickets from. I set this ticketing up about 2-3 months ago, so it cannot be purchased through any other platform. It's through this platform right here. So what you will do, once you click on this link, and all of this information is in the description box, okay? Once you click on this link, you go to get your virtual ticket. You simply click it on, and then you will be able to purchase your ticket through whatever mechanism. The purchase box is going to pop up. Now, listen real carefully. This is how you will be able to watch the live stream. You can go to how to get access. Once you purchase your ticket, they're going to send you an email receipt to confirm, and I'm going to stop the screen sharing. They're going to send you an email receipt to confirm. Just like when you purchase anything online, you're going to get an email confirming. Right in that email is going to say access the event. And all you got to do is click on access the event and watch it. It is just that simple. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody understands that the ticketing for the online event, the online pay-per-view, can only be purchased through that platform that I just showed you guys. It can't be purchased through PayPal, unfortunately, at all, because that's not the way that it's set up. Now, that's for the online live stream pay-per-view event, folks. Now, this is for the people that live in Atlanta. Let me quickly do another screen share. I'm going to show you where you can purchase it. And if you watch my videos, you guys know that I've gone over this so many times, but I'm going to go over it again because apparently some people may still not be understanding. So I'm going to my website, which is darkskinactivist.com. This is the website right here. So if you want to, and I'm going to drop the information in the description box so that everybody can understand what they need to do. Okay. So I put my email or my website there, and I'm going to go back to the website real quick, guys. Give me a second. So as you can see, this says watch online from anywhere, live stream tickets, Saturday, November 17th, 7 p.m. The tickets are $34.99, and it is a pay-per-view live stream. If you click on buy tickets, guess what? It is going to take you directly to the page where you get your online tickets. Okay? So I'm going to go back. Now, if you live in Atlanta and you want to come to the live show, you're going to click on this box, the second box, where it says only for people in Atlanta. Location, Playback Sounds, 675 Metropolitan Parkway, Suite C12, Atlanta, Georgia. Tickets are $35 in advance and $40 at the door. And if you click on buy a ticket, it is going to take you to the Eventbrite where you buy the tickets for, again, the people that live in Atlanta. So once again, to recap, the watch online tickets is right here, and you would just click it to buy your ticket. The people that live in Atlanta, you could just click it right here to buy your ticket. Now, this third box is for the Darkism author talk that I'm going to be doing on Friday, as it states right here, November 16th at the Ancient African History Museum. Those tickets are $25. You can go ahead and purchase those by clicking this link. If anyone still does not understand how they can get their tickets, just let me know. But it's literally right here on my website, darkskinactivist.com. It's a clean website. It shows you exactly what you need to do if you want to watch the show online, pay-per-view live stream, or if you want to come out in person. It shows you exactly what you need to do to buy your tickets, okay? But I want to reiterate, as you can see, PayPal is not available here. This is where you would get your tickets at. This is the ticketing platform. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that. And while I'm here, I want to encourage those of you to donate to the production fund. If you want to do that, all you need to do is go to my GoFundMe, or you can go to my PayPal. Yes, I am still in need of production funds for this show that is coming up on Saturday, November 17th, and also my Darkism talk that will take place on Friday, November 16th. I have to pay for the venue. I have to pay for my travel and accommodation. I will be taking Lauren with me because I got some issues going on with her dad where he be on some crazy stuff when I have to go out of town. So I got to take her with me. So anyway, if you want to donate, please make sure you go to my GoFundMe and drop me a donation. I would really appreciate that. So got that out of the way. And to answer your question, for those of you that would like to know, and I'm going to stop the screen sharing. Those of you that would like to know, you're asking me, am I going to be leaving it up on YouTube? I will not be leaving up the play on YouTube, unfortunately, due to the intellectual property issues and things of that nature. So I cannot leave the show up. What I may do at a later time, I may do a pay-per-view where people that want to view it later, they can pay to view A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge later. But in this instance, I won't be leaving it up. It's a one-time show. Because remember, guys, I have been performing my show live in person. And so obviously when you're doing that, it's people pay their money to come see it. It's one time and then that's it. So it's pretty much the same thing online. I cannot leave it up. So you go and you purchase your online tickets, you watch the show, and that's it. And I will possibly be doing it again. I can't tell you the date, but that's all the information. So let me get to, man, y'all know I don't make no lives. I don't come on here and talk to y'all unless this is something that sticks to my heart. Now, this new show on OWN Network called Ready to Love, okay? I love the concept. I absolutely adore the concept of this show from what I understand. I'm giving y'all the dark-skinned activist perspective on this in regards to the darkism that is clear to me on the show. This philosophy and opinions of the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. There's only one. It ain't you. It's only one, Rashida Strober. Get that straight. When I first saw the previews for the show, okay, I saw a multiplicity of different skin tone complexions. I saw dark-skinned women, brown-skinned women, and I saw light-skinned women. And I said to myself, okay, they got it right. They got that part right. What they were trying to do, and I clearly saw that they were trying to do this, they were trying to get the array of skin tone complexions so that people like me, the dark-skinned activists, would not be coming out saying, wait a minute, why y'all ain't got no dark-skinned women on the show? Why are y'all practicing darkism? So I'm not going to sit here and say to you that initially, whoever is behind, the producers, the casting people, whoever is behind selecting the women for the show, in my humble opinion, it was fair. Okay, no pun intended, but it was fair. And I felt like they selected a multiplicity of good skin tones dark skin, light skin, brown skin, the array of black skin tones. And I was satisfied with that. Here's my problem. And this is what I talk about when people have been telling me, Rashida, you crazy, it's all in your head, you don't know what you're talking about. This is what I have been talking about for years as the world's first and only dark skin activist. This is what I have been pointing out to y'all for years, bringing it to y'all, showing y'all, proving to y'all, giving y'all my life. Okay, I've given y'all my life and my experiences, poured out y'all my heart. When I talk about black men, and I'm not saying all black men, don't get it twisted. I don't want nobody coming up on here in the comments saying, oh, you're generalizing. What I'm saying to you is in a lot of cases, we see that black men tend to choose the lighter skinned women over. And when I say lighter skinned women, I'm throwing the brown skinned women in there too, because they're lighter than the dark skinned women. What black men tend to do is they tend to choose the lighter skinned women over everybody else. And when we look at this show on Ready to Love, when we look at the show, we can clearly see, and this is another thing that I want to point out to y'all. Listen to me carefully. I have said from day one, and I'm going to continue to say this because the evidence is there. It's been in my own lived experience. And again, the research is there that dark-skinned men, when you compare dark-skinned men's life experiences and life chances to that of dark-skinned women, dark-skinned men fare better, especially in the area of dating and marriage. And here we have a concrete case on OWN's show called Ready to Love that shows that. Because from what I see, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, y'all know I'm always correctable, always, because I only care about the facts. And if I get the facts wrong, feel free to come up in the comment section, feel free to come up on the chat box and correct me. But from what I saw, and I just saw the latest episode, there are 3 dark-skinned men who were the finalists on the show. One of them, he kind of like, he dark like me. But there were 3 dark-skinned men that was chosen. Now, I saw a light-skinned man on there. I believe he was the pastor. Where he at? He wasn't on there. But the women chose the dark-skinned men, the darker-skinned men as the 3 finalists, or, you know, as the people that they wanted on the show. I believe one of the guys' name is Aaron. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. The real dark-skinned dude, I think his name is Alex. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat box. Make sure y'all correct me, okay? Because I'm just going off of my memory and what I saw, okay? Now, when we look at the women, they eliminated 2 dark-skinned women. There was one chick on there, which to me, she was very beautiful. She was dark-skinned, in very good shape. She had the long braids, okay? And there was another, Dr. Lexi. I think that's her name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so when I looked, I saw more light-skinned women left on there. And that one dark-skinned dude, I think his name is Alex, he all up the light-skinned chick, Tiffany, all up her ass, all up her ass. And the other dude, the muscle-bound dude with the bald head, right? This dude, he likes darker-skinned women, but from what I could clearly see, I believe her name is Shay, and I've said this over and over, okay? I'm the originator of this, and I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again because people will sit there and watch my videos, watch my content. They've been doing it for years and steal from me and go and regurgitate this on their channels. They've been doing it. So I am the originator of this particular form of commentary. So if you see it somewhere else, you know they're getting it from the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, the originator. Getting back to my point, let me tell y'all what this dude is doing. His favorite, the bald head dude. Let me go to the chat box, see if y'all know who I'm talking about. The smooth talking, but because it's 2 bald head dudes on there. I ain't talking about the real dark skinned dude. I'm talking about the other one with the mustache. His favorite, his first choice was the chick Shay, y'all. And the thing is this, she is that type of what I call the acceptable dark skinned woman. She's not really that dark, but I can't say that she's light skinned, but she got that chilly-ish look. You understand what I'm saying? She got that chilly-ish look. You understand? Those were the refined features, that acceptable type of dark skin. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's not front. Y'all know what I mean. Okay, so it's another dark skinned one. She's the regular dark skin. So I feel like he kind of just, giving her a chance, just throwing her out, like a doggy bone, just to make it look like, well, I'm gonna give you a chance too. But he was initially attracted to the acceptable dark skinned woman. The acceptable dark skinned woman with the chillyish look. Who else can I name that's an acceptable dark skinned woman? The chick that played Ashley. She played on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Those are acceptable dark skin. Now, remember, if y'all hear this content anywhere else, make sure that you understand that these people are ripping off the work of the original, the world's first and only dark skin activist, because I don't watch you. This is my original commentary, and I've been the dark skin activist, and I've been talking about this, and I'm going to keep saying it. We're going to get that straight. We're going to get that straight. So that's what he did. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because he knows, or especially in the beginning when they were on the hot seat about to get eliminated, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to make sure that they was meshing or trying to mesh or talk to all the different women. So, okay, I'm gonna kind of throw her in there. And let's not talk about this dude, Aaron. I believe, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, somewhere in one of the episodes, when he described his ideal woman, what he likes, it was a light-skinned woman. It was a light-skinned woman. It was not a darker-skinned woman. It was not a brown-skinned woman. And the way that he's treating Melinda, and I believe Melinda on the show for, because she's entertaining. Y'all, she entertaining. The way that this man, I watched a clip, several clips of his interaction, Aaron, his interaction with Melinda. And I could clearly see that this man was not really into her. He was not really, and she happens to be one of the dark-skinned ones. The real dark skin one, not the acceptable dark skin with the chillyish look and the so-called good baby hair. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the acceptable dark skin. So he was leading her on, and he was leading her on because she not really his type. According to what he said out of his own mouth, she not really his type. So what we have left, what we see is happening here. And if y'all can go and look at this for yourself, y'all ain't got to take my word for it. I'm telling you, this is what it is. This is what I see. What we have left is that there is more light skin or lighter skinned women on that show right now as we speak than there are dark skinned women. And this proves my point. Number one, we ended up with 3 dark skinned men in the, in the top category, but we got more light skinned women than dark skinned women. This proves my point in regards to darkism. When we talk about Black male and Black female relationships, and y'all say, well, why we need a dark skinned activist? This is one of the reasons why we need a dark skinned activist, because we have to have somebody to call out this foolishness. We have to have somebody to say, this is a concrete example of what darkism is and how it rears its ugly head in relationships, in mate selection, in dating selection, the stuff I've been talking about for years, y'all. And here we have right here on OWN, shout out to OWN, right here on Ready to Love, shout out to the cast members of Ready to Love, a clear-cut examples of how Black men are always choosing the light-skinned women over the dark-skinned women. And in this case, like I said, I cannot point the finger at the producers. I will not do that. Will Packer, shout out to you. I will not point the fingers at them because, like I said, they made damn sure that they selected Black women of all skin tones, including a good number of dark-skinned women. But when the men got to picking, when the men got in there and said, this is who I want, look at who they chose. Look at who they ended up with. More light-skinned women than dark-skinned women. And look who the men are. Majority dark-skinned men, all dark-skinned men. So nobody can sit here and tell me, after I point out to y'all example after example after example, I have been in this position before. You put Black women in one room, and you outnumbered the women outnumbered the men, and the Black men always gravitate to the lighter skinned women first. Okay, even in the club, I done been to the club. Happens in the club, happens in all kind of different social contexts and social environments, y'all. This is it now. We just seeing it play itself out on television in regards to pure mating, dating selections. We're seeing it. I'm seeing what I have not only experienced, but what I have actually seen for years in a multiplicity of settings, even in the church. I can go on and on how you have all these women in here and you got some beautiful women on there. Like I said, I don't feel that the dark-skinned sister with the long braids, like, she should have been eliminated. Now, some of y'all gonna come up here and talk about personality. Some of y'all gonna, but here's what I feel. I feel like what black men will do, a lot of black men will do, they will try to find reasons when they know that deep within themselves that they are choosing based on physicality. And the physicality, the main physicality being skin tone. They will try to say it's attitude. Oh, this woman ain't had a right attitude. Oh, she wasn't this or she wasn't that. No, boo. Because what I see is some of these women women that y'all choosing, their attitudes are not good. So, for example, I watched a clip of Alex and Tiffany talking, and she started to get into, and she didn't say it, but I saw where she was going with it because I done heard this story over and over again, how when she was in school, the women were jealous of her. And she was insinuating that they're jealous because of how she looks. And she's light skinned. And Alex had so much empathy towards her. Oh, he said something about being her protector and this kind of stuff. And, he talked about her being a strong woman. But on a dark skinned woman, namely Melinda, I watched the clip with Aaron talking about Melinda, talk about she's coming on too strong. So what these black men will do, they will find all kind of rationalizations for why they want to date the lighter skinned women. And it's playing out on OWN's Ready to Love. And I'm calling it out as I see it. It's darkism. That dark skinned dude, Alex, he knew that he wanted the light skinned chick from the gate. That's what he wanted from the gate. The bald headed dude, he knew that he wanted the acceptable darker skinned woman with the good hair from the gate. Okay. They weren't really checking for the darker skinned women like that from the gate. They started eliminating. It's one chick on there. She looks old. Okay. I'm going to say it. She looks old. To me, she looks old. I think she in her 40s or whatever. To me, if we're going off of looks, honey, you should not be on there. You're not attractive, but she's light skinned. So again, the light skin compensates for everything. They're keeping her on the show. Mediocre looking women. I mean, it's darkism. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all can hate. Y'all can say, oh, you hating on light skin. I don't care about none of that. I'm over that. I'm going to say what I want to say. This is the dark skin activist perspective. And I've been the dark skin activist since 1998, created the science of dark skin activism back in 1998, the first platform for dark skin. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to tell the truth. They're keeping these mediocre looking light skinned women on. Now, Tiffany, she's okay. But the way that Alex is going about it, he's making it seem like she's drop dead gorgeous. I'm sorry, but I done seen some other women on that show that look better than her. Namely Shay. I'll give her credit. She's very beautiful. She's very beautiful. You understand? Again, the dark skinned sister that was in really good shape with the long braids, very beautiful. Dr. Lexi, very beautiful. But you know what? They made sure that they found ways to weed the dark-skinned women out. Okay, they're not giving them the same passes as, for example, Tiffany, where Alex clearly said she has this strong personality, and he was complaining about some things about her. But because she's light-skinned, you overlooked that. You told her you'll be her protector. You understand what I'm saying? And then getting back to Aaron, he clearly stated while he was talking to a light-skinned woman who looked to me to have good hair that she was the ideal type of woman that he likes. So I don't understand how anybody can argue that these men on this show, Ready to Love, are not practicing darkism, because they are. And I just gave y'all very super duper clear-cut examples. And then I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna be on here that long, because I had a long day, been rehearsing, preparing for the play. I'm getting ready to leave on Thursday or Friday. I haven't really made up my mind, but I think I'm gonna leave on Thursday. But I'm gonna say this. This is another thing, how This is an example of how Black men will lead a dark-skinned woman on and will tell them certain things in the dark, but then when it come out in the light, they don't want nobody to know that's their lady or that's who they with. See, I done experienced this. I done experienced Black men liking me in the dark, but didn't want to show me off as his lady. And y'all know the hardcore people that's been following me when I first got on social media. Y'all know I made a video way back, and y'all can go back and look at the videos speaking on this. When I talked about how some of the Black men in my past, they didn't want nobody to know they was dating me. They liked it me when the lights was off. They liked it me when it was dark, and they didn't want to show me off to their friends. But when it came time to take me out, to put me out front around their family, their friends, their homeboys, they ain't want that. I was too Black. I wasn't appropriate. You understand what I'm saying? I see the same thing playing out between Melinda and Aaron. And let me tell you why. Before I came on here, I watched the clip, and she talked about how he had been texting her. And apparently this must have been going on off camera. And he's been telling her certain things at night, telling her that she was his #1 pick. And then when he got in that scene, he's like, I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that. Let me tell y'all, I have experienced this more times than I can count. This is how I know nobody can convince me that this is not clear-cut darkism, because it is. I'm just calling it how I see it. Y'all know how the world's first and only dark-skinned activists do it. This is what it is. It's darkism. I'm good enough for you to do whatever you need done behind closed doors. But when it comes time to put me out front, y'all don't want to do that. And I want to say, I'm not talking about all men, because real quick, I got to throw in here, shout out to Andrew Gillum, who was the gubernatorial candidate in Florida. He has a beautiful dark-skinned wife, and I was loving it. I was pissed off that he didn't win. They're right now in the midst of doing a ballot recount to make sure that he wasn't disenfranchised in the voting. So shout out to Andrew Gillum, and I hope you run for the presidency. I hope you run for the governorship again. I voted for him. I want to say shout out to him. Beautiful dark-skinned wife. I also want to say shout out to Barack Obama, because Barack Obama, it's a lot of things that I don't agree with him in terms of policy. But what I can say about that man, all the heat and all the criticism that the haters, the jealous, envious haters of Michelle Obama, who I adore Michelle Obama. There's not enough words for me to describe how much I adore Michelle Obama, because she is honest. She is an intellectual. She is beautiful. She is a humanitarian. She is down to earth. I absolutely love. I'm gonna come on here and talk about her too, because I watched the interview that she did, some of it with Oprah. She's promoting her new book. I love Michelle Obama. And Barack Obama being proud of his dark-skinned wife and the affection that he showed in public, letting the whole world know, this is my beautiful queen. That's the type of men that dark-skinned women need to be dealing with, not these dudes that's weak. And Melinda called him weak, and I agree with you, Melinda. He's weak. He's very weak, because if he's gonna sit there and tell you stuff at night and then try to get on national TV and act like, oh, I didn't say this. Oh, I didn't tell you that she was my #1, when clearly she was pulling out, receipts, evidence on her cell phone showing, when clearly you've been telling this woman something to that effect. And I could see the sincerity on her face. Usually I know when somebody lying and when they ain't. Usually I just got that intuition, and I could tell that this woman was not lying. So, but this is what a lot of Black men will do to darker skinned women. This is what they'll do. Glad to get this off my chest, y'all. Once again, I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch it. I thank y'all. Deej, I'm reading Deej Talbot. I'm reading your comment. You said, "Woo, I found my receipt." Yes. So all you got to do is go back to your receipt, and you're gonna see in the body of the email receipt is gonna say accept access this event, and you'll see it, and you'll be able to access the event, and you'll be able to watch it. Now, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share this video. I'm really appreciative of y'all for watching. I cannot be on here alone tonight because I got so much to do, but just watching the clips, I had to come on here and talk to y'all. Y'all know I had to come on here and talk to y'all. And real quick, because I know some of y'all gonna be looking at my hair. I have flat ironed my hair, and I'm a big fan of natural hair. Everybody that knows, that's been following me, y'all know that I wear my hair natural. The only reason that I have my hair flat iron, the only reason is so that I can put on my wigs easier. So when I'm doing my performances, I'm playing 5 different characters in the play. And when I wear, and I've done this before, I've tried it. I wear my braids is too thick to get the wigs over real quick, and I just don't have time. So I decided to go ahead and flat iron my hair. I haven't flat ironed my hair in like 2 years because I just don't like putting all that heat damage on my hair. I like to keep my hair healthy. And, just, I like it natural. I like the natural style. But this is the only reason why my hair is straight. So for those of you that want to know, that's used to seeing me with my natural, that's why. So once again, I want to encourage everybody on Saturday, November 17th, I'm going to be performing my live play, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. And I want to let everybody know that you can watch it online. If you are not in the Atlanta area, if you are in the Atlanta area, you can come out and see the play live. And it's on, again, Saturday, November 17th. It's going down at 7 p.m. sharp, okay, Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you are in Atlanta on Friday, which is the day before the play, I'm going to be doing a Darkism Talk at the Ancient African History Museum. Now, so you say, I want to come to one of these events. How do I do it? So I'm going to go over it with you guys real quick by sharing my screen, because I want to make sure that everybody is clear on how they can get their tickets. So here's what you would do. You can go to my website, and my website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, that's darkskinactivist.com. And real quick, I'm going to the description box and I'm dropping it there. I'm dropping the link. So I'm going to go back to my website. So if you want to watch the play online from anywhere in the world, you click the first box here. And I want to just stress that you cannot purchase these tickets by using PayPal. You have to purchase it through these means that I'm showing you right now. So if you want to watch it online, you click the first box to buy your ticket. If you are in Atlanta and you want to come out to the live show, you click the second box to buy your ticket. Now on Friday, November 16th, if you want to come to the Darkism Talk, you click the third box to buy the ticket. And that's how you would buy your ticket. Now, I want to show you something real quick. Once you purchase your online ticket, this is what you'll do. You can go to the ticketing right here. This is the website that you'll end up at where you get your virtual ticket. And right here it says how to access. So I'm going to tell you how to access, or you can click that on, but I'll just tell you. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your email, because they're going to send you a receipt. Just like you would get a receipt for anything that you purchase, you usually get, a receipt to your inbox. So what you're going to do, once you go to your email inbox, you're going to see a box that says access event, and boom, you can watch the event. It's just that simple. I try to make it as simple and easy as possible for y'all. But if you still need help, you still having some issues, feel free to email me. Y'all know what my email address is, darkskinactivist.com. Also, once again, I want to encourage everybody to make a donation, because I am an independent artist. And what that means is I self-produce my shows. So I'm asking people to go ahead and make a donation. It is not too late to make a donation. The funds are going to go towards the travel expenses that I have. I have to drive to Atlanta with all of my costumes and stuff for the play. And, that costs money. Y'all know what it is. Plain and simple. It costs money. So you can make a donation, by going to my PayPal or going to my GoFundMe. And real quick, I'm going to drop that information once again in the chat box. Also, I want to let you know it's below, actually, in the description box for this live. So all you got to do is go to the description box and you're going to see the same information. But anyway, all of the funds go towards me producing the play. It's just that simple. It goes towards the venue costs. It goes towards me paying for the platform that I have to use to do the live stream. And it goes towards the travel costs and the marketing costs. And I'm still in the hole. So make sure y'all support independent artists. I'm a playwright. I'm an actress. I'm playing all these characters. I'm directing it. I'm doing it all. And I'm not doing it all because I enjoy it or I like it. I'm doing it out of necessity and out of a love for what I do. and what I have been doing for years as the world's first dark skin activist. So you can go and you can make a donation. I would really appreciate that, because like I said, I am still in need of funds, folks. So go ahead and make that donation. And I just want to thank y'all for watching. I got to get out of here because I got to get some rest. I'm winding down and getting everything ready to go. But thank y'all for watching, and I hope to see you guys, whether you be in Atlanta on Saturday, November 17th, or whether you watch the show online on Saturday, November 17th. And also keep in mind, I have actually sent people, some people I've sent emails out. I've been working on sending out emails. That's all a part of the marketing, send out emails. So if you got an email from me, read it, open your email and read it. And once again, I want to thank y'all for watching the world's first and only dark skin activist, Rashida Strober, the creator, the inventor, the architect of the first platform in history for dark skin, known as Dark Skin Activism. Make sure you go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, and get your tickets for my live show going down on Saturday, November 17th. And make sure you make a donation. Make a donation.